Hey guys, hope you're all well. Right, it's unsociable o'clock in the morning, so I'm doing another little job on my bike. I'm enjoying this. It's giving me a little sparkle again. Anyway, I realised something, which I probably should have done when I had the exhaust pipes off, but I didn't. So, as you know, the front of this bike is what's suffering the most. We've got the exhaust done. That's all nice and neat now. We gave the crash bars a little bit of a coat, and they've just held on by one bolt at the moment. I believe the bolts may be coming today. But another part of it that's suffering is the front part of that frame. I've seen someone in the comments did suggest sort of a mudguard extender, which I might do actually. I might do that. I was thinking of making a shield between the exhaust pipes down here, but I might give a mudguard extender. Do you hear that tearing then? That's my trousers. No, it wasn't gas. My trousers just ripped in a very inconvenient place. Anyway, let's carry on. Air vent. I've got an air vent now. Right, where was I? Oh god. The frame. This part of the frame with these holes in. I believe that comes off. So the crash bar bolts pass through it. One of the crash bar bolts is an engine bolt. If I just remove that one, because it's only in there temporary till the new ones come, there's only one other engine bolt holding that front piece on. I discovered this because I seen one for sale, just that sort of frame part, and I thought, oh, I don't know why, I thought it was welded on. I'm not looking properly again. So I am going to remove that because it is in a bit of a state, and I might as well tidy it up. Again, it will improve the look of the bike. I think long term, if I get on with this bike, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to, because they're supposed to be really, really good. You know, next winter I might do like strip it out and get the frame powder coated. But at the minute, believe it or not, this is a quick makeover. I can hear you laughing, but that's, hey, I'm doing all right so far. I've not stripped everything off it. We're doing good. So yeah, I'm gonna get them crash bars back off and see if I can remove that. I may have to put a bit of a jack under the engine to support it. I've got a jack under the bike, so I finally got it upright to work on, because that was a bit of a pain working on this side of the bike because it has quite a lean on. So yeah, let's see if I can get that off and flat it all out. The frame is actually like a dark gunmetal grey, but I think that down there, some black paint is going to be better than the state it's in at the minute. So let's crack on with it. Right, I've got the crash bars out of the way again. Right, this has got a bolt engine support right at the top, so I shouldn't have to support this with a jack. It should be okay just to take off. No doubt it's ridiculously tight. Ooh, hey, that's not too bad. Ooh, I can't see what I'm doing around there. Struggling to reach. Oh, gotta go around the other side, have a look. Such an awkward place that is. I can't get the ratchet on it this side either. That might have it. Yes. Oh, it's coming loose, I can see it. Tell you what, that went a lot easier than what I thought. That should be off. Yes. Oh. There we go. Look at the state of that. That actually looks like it was black originally. Well, that'd be good, because that's what colour it's going to be. But get a good few coats of paint on that, I think. It's going to take a bit of flatting back, because that rust has really got hold of it. Not to the extent where it's weak. It's quite a thick material actually. And I'll give that a good wash out, and then we'll get it all dressed up and give it a coat of paint. Might be a little bit early for firing the compressor up, but I can now also get at the front of that engine a bit better to give that a bit of a scrub, and the bit of the frame that sits behind that, I'll at least be able to scrub all that up and get all the grime and years of filth out of there as well. Whatever we do is going to be an improvement, definitely. And I think, like I said earlier, I think I will get a mudguard extender, which will help with that area of the bike, definitely. I know some people don't like these little half mudguards. I'm not a massive fan, but it's there to do a job at the end of the day, and I'd rather have it there doing the job and keep having the front of the bike getting battered and ending up like it is now. Right, this is quite rough, so I am gonna give it a glance over with the grinder first. Try and get that a little bit smoother. No, I'm not switched on. Where's the plug gone? That'll be it. Let's try that again. Right, that's a lot better than what it was. Still got the odd little pit in there, but I think the paint will bury a lot of that. Obviously, long-term plans, this possibly could be all powder coated eventually. But for now, we'll just get it nice and tidy. It's better anyway. Much better. Anyway, while I'm waiting for hopefully bolts to turn up then later on and that to dry, I'm going to sort the chain out, because the chain is absolutely minging. I don't think that's ever been cleaned. So, bit of diesel and a good scrub, and see if we can make that look a bit better while we're waiting. Right then, a little bit of diesel. Let's see if we can get some of that crud off there. Another thing that gets overlooked as well, chain maintenance. Oh, actually, that comes up really good. I'll just go over it a few times doing this. Literally clean what we can get into. I'll do the back wheel properly when I come to sort the tyres out. I'll go around this a couple of times. Yeah, I've probably got a good half hour on that to get that right. Look around about 3 times and that'll be good. Right, moving on a little bit. I've had a mate round, so we've had a damn good catch up. So time's gone on a little bit. That's all clean now, looking loads better. Not, you'll probably tell in this light, but I've started getting all in the wheel much cleaner. Actually, under all that sort of grinding crud, there seems to be an alright bike under there. Chains come up nice. Yeah, all in there's coming up really good. So happy with that. The bit I painted this morning, I say this morning because it's now evening time. I say I've had a good catch up with me mate. Anyway, let me try and get up off the floor. There we go. Old Blue's in here, look. Right, just a quick look here then. That's oops. That's looking a lot better now. Only trouble is, I thought my bolts had turned up today and they haven't turned up, which is a bit disappointing. But I can get that back on. I've definitely got one bolt I can put back in it, the one that just goes through that and the engine. It's the longer ones that go through that, the crash bars and the engine that I haven't got. I don't want to put the old ones back in, so I am going to get that back in place now, well, in a moment, and see what it all looks like, see if it looks better. While my mate's been here, I've just been tinkering around while we've caught up. I've been cleaning some of this up, getting all this a lot better. I've taken the handguards off because they were letting things down. They're quite scruffy. Obviously the bike's gone over at some point. It's the nature of these bikes. Try and find one that hasn't been over. So I've took these off, look. They were letting it down. There, that is quite a deep scratch. I don't think I'll get them back to like a real sort of nice finish. Yeah, I could dress them up and try, I don't know. I might just leave them off, to be honest. I say I ain't gonna be doing anything severe on this bike, so I might just leave them off, or I may get some nice posh ones way down in the future somewhere. We will see, but at the minute it looks better without them because, like I say, they're quite scruffy. The handlebars, little bit sort of decayy in places, not too bad. This had a bolt missing, so I've got to sort that out. I've got a bolt, but it needs a little insert in there as well. I've had this side out to see what's going on, and it's got a little insert that holds the bolt flush with the surface there. So I'm going to have to spin one of them up on the lathe. I got to sort some caps out for the mirrors because they were missing. What else is there? Yeah, basically what stainless fixings I have got, I've been going around a few things and swapping them out, getting the rusty ones out of the bike and putting some nice fresh stainless ones in. I've done these bolts here. I've just replaced them because they was all rusty. So each little bit is just, yeah, it's making the bike better as we go along. And I keep going over it, cleaning it and cleaning it and cleaning it, and eventually we're going to get it much better. Blue's here, look. What are you after, Blue? You're just staring at the floor again. No, I'll tell you what he's after. Sausage rolls. That's what it is, isn't it? To be fair, these sausage rolls ain't very nice at all.
so he's welcome to them. Look. Nice. Let's sit down and have a sausage roll, shall we? Come on. Yeah, no, where are you going? Over here. Come on then. Nice. He'll inhale that thing. Take your time. Gone. That is ridiculous. That is insane. Huh? It's like throwing it in the dustbin. I don't know why he don't choke and throw that back up. His throat's like a drain pipe. Anyway, let's get that bit of frame back on, see what it looks like. Like I say, I've only got the one bolt, but at least I can get it back on and see how much better that's going to look with that on. Right, we've just slid that back on then with the one bolt. That looks loads better. Definitely better. Hello, mate. Are you still after that sausage roll? Hey? Oh yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. I'm glad I've done it that colour instead of the black. Another little improvement. Right, next thing, I've just turned this like tiny little collar down because we had a fixing missing out the crossbar on the handlebars. So I took that one out. I first just put an Allen bolt in there and it sort of went too far in. And I popped this one out and it has got this tiny little collar on there. So I've literally just spun one down on the lathe, wherever I put it, here it is. Little brass collar there. So that now should be okay and sit flush with the surface thereabouts. Let's get that done up. That's it. That's that sorted. Right, I think that'll do. Only a short one this time, but we've got a few more bits done. I'm not going to put the crash bars on till I get the correct bolts come. Maybe that'll be tomorrow now. Hopefully. I thought it'd be today, but no. So hopefully tomorrow them bolts will come. I can get the crash bars back on. And then literally I got hold of some tyres then. Yeah. I wished I could sort of squeeze a bit more time out of them, but the rear one is done. It, you know, that's a possible 3 points on the license if I got pulled over with that. Yeah, it's not good. It ain't. So, not that I can ride the bike yet. That's another thing. I've not even ridden this bike. I couldn't even test ride it with this shoulder. So hopefully a little bit more time. I might just sort of brave a very steady ride on it and see how I go with this shoulder. I say I'm going to obviously try and leave it as long as possible. And the weather be getting a little bit better fairly soon, hopefully. And I think I'm going to enjoy riding this bike. I'm very much looking forward to some time on it. I say it'd be just such a cracking bike to do some little trips out on, and off into the mountains and the countryside, and a steady ride round on it. While I'm still recovering, I think this bike will be a lot easier to ride for now than the BMW. But we'll see how we go on that. I'm sat upright, sort of arms in a better position than the BM, and yeah, it's just going to be better for me for a little while till I get a bit more improvement out of this thing. What's he doing? You okay? It's the last one. Okay. You've won. You've won. Come on then. That's it. You shouldn't be eating these. You'll end up fat like me. Try. Do you want to try and chew it? Hey, that's it. Do you want to try and chew it? That's it. No, of course he's not. He's just gonna, like, I'm gonna swallow that all. Yep, gone. Yeah. You're gonna throw that back, you stupid dog. Oh wow. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's like I say, it's a few more jobs done. Definitely looking a lot better in there. I've done a couple of Allen bolts on the engine as well, ones I had that were the correct sort of length. So I might just go over some of these over time, order a few different sizes in so I can go around some of them. I've got that in there, I've got to change that one. I'll do that. It just, all these little bits just make it look a bit fresher. I know it's not going to be perfect, it's an old bike at the end of the day, and I'm just trying to do these few little jobs to make it look a lot better. And like I say, if I get on with this bike, and I think I will, and when I do get on with a bike and I really like it, I tend to keep it for quite a long time. And maybe next winter we will do a proper bit of a strip down and frame powder coated and stuff like that. Yeah, it's empty. Steady on. I don't know. It's empty. You see, you've ate that one too quick, haven't you? It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I don't know. But yeah, it looks better about the handguards on because they were so scruffy. I may put some more on. I know people are probably saying, oh, you could flat them out and redo them. Yeah, I could, but you can never get it like absolutely perfect. They're quite deep gouges in there. So, we'll see. We'll see. Some of this stuff can happen over a period of time. I don't have to do it all straight away. And if I feel like I need handguards, I may get some nice, clean, fresh ones. And again, it'll all go towards making the bike look a lot better. So next, I don't know, continue with a few things. I'm going to get crash bars back on when them bolts come. And then I've got to get tyres. Yeah. Tyres, so I'm going to go with them Kenda ones. I've had a look around all sorts of different tyres that can get stupidly expensive, and I don't really want to sort of spend out like that at the moment, so we'll go with them Kenda ones. They ain't too badly priced. I'll get them ordered in, and then obviously clean all the wheels and hubs up and everything like that when we get to that stage. I've just insured it. Well, the other day I insured it. Now there is, being old has its advantages with certain things. Insurances being one of them. So for the year, it was £99. Oh, and 27 pence. £99, 27 pence to insure the bike for a year. Can't grumble at that. So yeah, happy with that. Look at him. It's empty, mate. It's empty. Crazy. Anyway, that'll do. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.